I am so happy to see you. It feels like forever since I got to do science, so I'm so happy that we're here on Friday evening. Because you know what? Sabbath is the best day of the week, and I love it when we're almost there. Did you see? I made it here first. Do you think we should play a little science joke on my assistant? It's hot today, right? Did anybody else think it was hot today? So, even if we got them a little wet, that wouldn't be the end of the world, would it? How wet should we get them? I have two assistants like that. Did any of you go swimming today? You did? Did it feel good? Was the water finally a little bit warmer today? Yeah? It's been cold, hasn't it? And did anybody see any fish when they were swimming? There's some big fish So you think like when I pour this water, do you think that my assistants will be like, that feels good? Or do you think they'll be like, Science assistants! Sorry. You guys were late today. Usually, you're right up here first, but you were the ones that were late. You know, when you aren't where you're supposed to be, there are consequences for things. Oh, you don't even get it, but it was funny. So, come on up, and I'll show you how it works. I said it was going to be a science trick, didn't I? But I didn't tell you that you were going to be part of the trick. So here's the thing. Inside the cup, before I came up here, I put some of this kind of powder that's called a polymer. That just means it's a fancy name for a chain of molecules that holds together really good. And here's the thing that's super cool about this polymer, because there are so many polymers, and I love almost all of them. This polymer, which is in here right now, is just a powder in here. I'll show you. See? It was in the cup. And when I poured the water into the cup, and then I talked to you for a minute, I was like, and here's some good stuff about salad, because salad is awesome. And while I was talking, the polymer was setting up inside my cup until it was all thick. It was so thick that when I went to pour it on my lovely science assistants' heads, nothing came out. Now, here's the risk with this trick. Sometimes it doesn't quite set up fast enough, and all of a sudden you could well, not this one, that's for sure. Oh, you could end up with that on top of your head, which nobody loves. I've done it once or twice, and that is not the assistant's favorite thing. Nope. Okay, so go ahead and put it back in the cup. And today, I really wanted to show you that one last chemistry kind of thing, but today we're actually going to do physics stuff. Now, physics stuff, now because we don't have tons and tons and tons of time, we're going to do kind of like physics shorts. Little teeny pieces of physics stuff that maybe we'll do more of next year. And this is just very cool. So the first thing we're going to do is I need my friends to go get in my car. Could you please go get in my car? This is my car. Have you ever seen such a great car? It's the primary building! My car is the primary building! Who has a better car? No one. I love this car. Okay, so raise your hand if you've ever ridden a car. Yes, that's awesome. Or a truck, or a vehicle. Now, Delaney and Sophia ride in the car with me a lot. They do. And they know that I am actually a very careful driver. Nod your heads. Okay, so I want you to think about riding in a car. I want you all to get in your imaginary cars with me. Get in your car. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get in your car? Put on your seatbelt. Yes, please put on your seatbelt. Here is something I want you to think about. Listen, this is cool. So, one of the things that I always do is, sometimes it's hard to remember to do stuff you want to do. Whoever has trouble remembering stuff that they wish they could remember. So it works really well if you put the thing you want to remember with something you do all the time. One of the things that I want to remember to do is to pray for missionaries. I really want to pray for missionaries. That Jesus keeps them safe, that He helps them with their day too. So every time I get in my car, I say, when I put on my seatbelt, I say a prayer for a missionary. You could do that too. Every time you get in your car, think about saying a prayer for a missionary. You got some time, you're going to get in your car and ride around. So put on your seatbelt. You ready? Okay. All right. Now, no, I'm the only one driving in this car. This is me driving. Now, first, when we're going to go, here's my gas pedal, we're going to go kind of fast. When you go fast, how does it feel in the car? Ooh, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to turn this way. Oh, which way do you lean if I turn this way? There you go. There, and now I'm going to turn this way. Well, you did not put on your seatbelt. Get back in the car.
I just put on my seatbelt. I just took it off when we were looking. Yeah.
That was not part of the plan. Sit in the car, put your seatbelt on, and don't even have to tell you put it on twice. Pray for a missionary. You could use a little prayer in your life. All right, here we go. Driving fast. Okay, now we're going to turn this way. Yes. And now we're going to turn this way. Yes. I am not that wild of a driver. And how come you people did not have your seatbelts on? Okay, hurry up. We got one more thing we need to show, and we need to get on with it. Get back. Put your seatbelt on and pray a prayer for yourself and for a missionary. Let's go. Click. All right, here we go. Driving fast. Oh, and now I put on the brake. Oh! That's right. That, my friend, is inertia. Now, inertia just means that when an object is in motion, it's going in one direction, it wants to stay going in that direction. And that when I turn the car and your body does that weird thing where it like tries to go a different direction, that's your body trying to come, because we were going in one way and nobody told your body we were going to go in another way. And so now your body's kind of figuring out, where am I supposed to be in space? Inertia is really an important concept because it is the reason that you should wear your seatbelt. Because when your body is going in one direction, it wants to keep going in that direction. I'm going to show you another example of inertia. Look. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, catch up. Who's ever put, yeah, catch up, Grace. Catch up. It wants, cut it. Ah, there we go. Ketchup, come out! Well, this is a squeeze. You can't believe how hard it is to find a glass ketchup bottle. So when you shake it and it keeps going, the ketchup comes out of the bottle, it's because inertia, even though, see, I stop, but the ketchup keeps going. Look, I stop, ketchup keeps going. Do you see it? What? I stop the bottle, the ketchup keeps going and comes out. Did you see that? That's inertia. That's cool. I wish there were French fries to go with the ketchup tonight. There is not. There is just, okay. I have one more cool inertia thing that's going to lead into my next thing. Hey, yeah, go ahead. You can do this and I'll have Sophia touch the wave. Okay, pay attention. When you step out and then, oh, and if you step down, then Sophia, if you touch it just a little, I want you to watch for a little wave. Do you see the little wave that she creates?
And if I shake it, you can see the wave down here.
Yep. And what direction does the wave go? Does the wave go? It tries to go away from it, doesn't it? Try aiming it straight up in the air. Whoa. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Please be quiet. Okay. So the reason that it works is because of inertia. The string keeps going in a direction. It's good. We're good. Because it's got two motors and one of it is pushing it in that direction. I have one more thing, and this one only I'm going to do. This is a cool demonstration. It starts with this giant knife. Oh, God. And it has this big potato involved. You can just leave that to me. Great. And I stick it on this knife, and here is my trusty hammer. It's really a mallet. I don't know what's the difference between a mallet and a hammer. So, if I wanted to, if it was like the ketchup, you would think if I shook it, the potato would fall off, right? If I wanted to get the potato off, I could maybe whack it off, wouldn't you think? If I whack this knife, let's see what happens. Look at that! I know, isn't that cool? Isn't our God amazing? Hasn't He created just the most amazing world? I know this world has some broken stuff in it, and I know it's not always perfect, but that's why we're waiting for heaven. You know, listen, this is really important. I want you to think about this. Shh, shh. I need you quiet. Listen. Look. This world is not our home. We don't want to get so comfortable here. We don't want things to get so easy here that we forget that this is not our home. We want to go home. And our home is in heaven. That's where you belong. And I don't want to go and not have all of you with us. We all need to be there together. It has to be that way. You must make a decision that you love Jesus more than you love anything in this whole world. Because this world is broken, but heaven is perfect. And if you think the science here is cool, just wait till we get to heaven. The science there is going to be amazing. Amazing. All right. I started at a weird time, so I'm not exactly sure how much time I have, but I'm going to show you at least one more thing because it goes with my string, okay? So the string, actually, that string demonstrates a lot of different physics things. No, we're good. I need you to do something else at this moment. Thank you, though. One of the things that it talks about is waves, right? And a certain kind of wave formation is called a vortex. And a vortex, I know, it's so cool. We did some last year. A vortex is when you have, usually it's a circle, and air goes through, it can go through liquid or gas, so air. And when it touches the edges of the circle, the air gets slowed down. It's sort of like as if we were trying to go through, come here with me for a second. So, do you see these, can you scooch out of the way? Everybody scooch back a little so the kids can see. Do you see this doorway? Don't tell Mr. Austin I showed you this doorway. So, Sophia, come here. If we tried to come through this doorway at the same time, we get slowed down around the edges. That's what happens to the air in the circle. It gets slowed down around the edges, and the air in the middle can go through faster. And so does something super cool that I'm going to show you. Are we ready? All right. Okay. All right. To the center, to the center, to the center. All right, and here we go. We're going to aim it up. And... down. We're not going to do silence. All right. Aren't those cool? Those are so cool. I love vortices. All right. Sophie, you want to shoot some over to them? All right. Right. I'm getting deep. There's a lot. The time is up. And I thank you so much for listening. And I just want you to remember, Jesus loves you so much. And that's why he created such amazingly cool stuff. It's because he loves you. All right. Thank you for listening.
You're welcome. Thank you.